Hey Scorpio, how you guys doing? It's Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot, and I'm here to do your June mid-month reading. It's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but if it does, if you can do a thumbs up, a subscribe, a share, if you think somebody else might be helped by it, that would be great. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And funny story, I actually had done your reading, I guess a couple days ago, and my battery in my camera died. I'm very sad, but I only had like 2 more minutes left. So it's almost a full reading, it just doesn't have any like completion. So I thought, since I do have it, maybe that I will put it up almost like a bonus reading, just because you guys are one of my most supportive signs, and I really do appreciate it. And I love the energy that you guys kick out. So maybe I'll just put my mistake up as your bonus reading. Okay? Because, you'd think I would check the camera or check the battery. No, I don't. So anyway, so let's get started with your June 2019 mid-month reading for Scorpio. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for checking in. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you come back. And if you've been here before, I really do appreciate the support. It means a lot. It means a whole lot. Whoopsie. Okay. All right. Let's see, for the sign of Scorpio, June 2019 in the mid-month. What's going on for the sign of Scorpio? What can you tell me about Scorpio mid-month of June? Okay, let's see the 2 cards that popped up. We got Temperance and we have the Hermit. Let's see, now these are actually, they're both cards of like patience and balance and going within. Temperance, you're going to have the need for balance and emotions. You're balancing through your mind. With the Hermit, you're going to go within with meditation and meditation, right? Meditation and patience and like inner wisdom. So you got something on your brain that you're like deciding to like take into yourself. And maybe you're like just doing a lot of thinking. There's a lot of just like a lot of thoughts going on. Maybe you've decided to take on a healthier lifestyle. Maybe you're trying to meditate. Maybe you're doing some yoga. Or you just like be separating yourself just for a little bit of time per day, just to give yourself a chance to think. Basically, just give yourself a chance to think. Okay, what else we got? What else do we have for Scorpio 2019 mid-June? What other messages are for Scorpio? Mid-month of June 2019. All right, you got the 8 of Cups. Now you're moving away from something. You're leaving something behind. What else we got? Oh my. I can't read all of them. The one that came up upside down, came up face down, I'm going to read that. It's strength, okay? And this is using strength in your mind and using it in your heart and in your soul, right? You're like, this is your inner courage, self-discipline. So first you were balancing, you were being patient, you were going within, you were moving away from something. So whatever you were moving away from is possibly that you're going to have to be strong to get away from it. All right, what else is there for Scorpio in the middle of June 2019? What else can you tell me for Scorpio? June 2019. What else you got for me? What else you got for me for June 2019 of Scorpio? Okay, you have some conflict going on, all right? I don't know in what aspect of your life it is. I don't know if it's at work, at home, friends, frenemies, but there's definitely some conflict. What else do you got for me for Scorpio, June 2019, mid-month? What else do you have for me for Scorpio? All right, and we have options. All right, this is a bunch of options that you have to yourself that you have to think about. So you're going to weigh your options and see what's going to be best for you. Oop, didn't see that one. All right, and the Eight of Wands popped out also, along with the options. So you had some conflict, then you had some options and choices that you possibly could make, and then now the Eight of Wands is like a fast energy. It's a very swift, fast-moving energy. So you're not going to be sitting on your options very long. Let's see. Scorpio 2019, mid-month. What else do you got for me? Scorpio 2019, mid-month. What else you got? What else do you have for Scorpio mid-month? Oops. Okay. Well, we got the Ace of Wands, and this is like a beginning of creation or inspiration, or the desire to do something, to branch out and start something new. All right, so whatever your options were, you decided to do a swift start to either think about it or do it. And then you had the Emperor. And he is like Mr. Go-Get-'em. He's disciplined, he's direction, he's moving things on. He's making things happen. He's not just sitting around. Now, this could be your energy, all right? Maybe you decided, okay, I'm not sitting around, not doing nothing. Or I'm like, I'm not going to sit around and do nothing. So that's the energy you're probably or possibly taking on for yourself. See if I can get some clarification cards. Can you please tell me about the Eight of Cups? Please tell me about the Eight of Cups. Can you please tell me about the Eight of Cups? The Eight of Cups for Scorpio. Okay, the Justice card. All right, now this is, you are going to have like a time to look at a situation using logic, not your emotions. So, and it actually might be a little hard for you because Scorpios, you are a water sign, okay? And you tend to have very strong emotions towards, towards people, situations, how things are, how things should be. And you're just like a very strong emotional person. So it might be hard for you to use your logic. And maybe that's where the strength comes in at, because for whatever you're moving away from, you're going to have to use logic to do the moving away and making it right and making it feel right for yourself. So you need strength to help you get through that. There was possibly some conflict that went on with that moving, but you had all these options to you, right? All these options were available and there was some swift movement going on. And then you had this inspiration, okay? And you're going to be able to make it work when you have the Emperor energy. See if I can get anything a little bit deeper in here. All right, let's see. How about the conflict? Can we see what Five of Wands is? What's the okay? The Five of Wands is Six of Pentacles, all right? This is a giving and receiving, being able to give generously as you would like to, but also knowing that there's times you might need to receive and being able to do it. Now, why would that cause a conflict? Let's see. Five of Wands. Can I have another one for Five of Wands, please? Another one for Five of Wands. Another one for Five of Wands. Can we have another one for Five of Wands, please? Okay. Well, you ended up with the Three of Swords. Now this is like a broken heart or a grief. So it's possible that your conflict, and it wasn't a money giving and receiving, but maybe it was like emotions giving and receiving. And so whatever you were moving away from, where you had to think logically about it, and you needed strength to get through it, caused some conflict, and maybe the relationship was uneven. All right. So I don't know if it was a platonic one or if it was a romantic one, but there was some grief and heartbreak involved. So maybe somebody wasn't getting what they required, somebody wasn't giving what they could. Let's see. All right, and how about Temperance and the Hermit? Can you let me know a little bit about Temperance and the Hermit? Okay. All right, the King of Pentacles came up, and he's stable, and he's grounded, and he is all about, abundance and opportunity. I believe this must be an energy in your environment that maybe he, she, I don't know, it's not gender specific, but maybe they are the ones that made you say, why don't you think about what's going on, because maybe you're losing out in whatever this is, or you're not putting up, because it can go both ways, it's general, you're not putting up your fair amount of whatever this is. So I think this is the person who might have said, or pushed you into the thinking about the situation, and that's caused you to move away. And you had to start thinking logically. So whatever the situation was, you needed to think logically about it. And like I said, that would be hard. It could be hard for a lot of people. But maybe it was specifically hard for you because if you're an emotion-based person, whoever this might be for. So you needed to get some inner strength going on. All right? And you did it. You had a conflict. There was seriously a conflict, and there wasn't enough of the giving and receiving in the relationship. There wasn't enough, like, both ways, kind of, no evening out. That's what it sounds like. That's what it feels like. So there was a grief and a heartbreak. So then you had all these options, and you were going to choose them, and you wanted to do that really quick. Then you ended up with another opportunity for creation and inspiration with the energy of the Emperor, and again, he's like the going to make it move energy. But let me just see what I can find out about this Seven of Cups. Tell me about the Seven of Cups, please. Okay. All right, well, the Seven of Cups is joy, happiness. The sun is joy and happiness and what you want for your health, good, for yourself. Good health, strength, good cheer. All right, so maybe it's like whatever choice that you've chosen to make, you have the Eight of Wands and you're moving forward with it because you know if you make the proper choices, you're going to be able to move on quickly, and then you're going to have this new inspiration and desire from what came out with those options. All right, and then you have the energy of the Emperor, who looks, he's good, he's strong, he's stable, he's the get or done guy. All right, he's not sitting around. So is there anything else I need to let Scorpio know for June, mid-month 2019? Anything else for Scorpio for June, mid-month 2019? Okay. I guess not. All right. Well, then we're just going to leave it at that. Seems like, okay, so you had to think about some stuff. You might have had this, again, this could be your energy, this could be somebody else's energy, this could have been like your inner thoughts, thinking, okay, this, whatever situation you're in, this is not good for you, so you need to think about it, right? Using the energies of the Temperance and the Hermit to think about it. But it does feel like it was somebody else, though. So somebody in your circle might have said, what are you doing? They're kind of like looking at you going, why are you giving so much? Or why are you taking so much? I'm not sure how it's going to go. But you need to move away from this. And look at it, think of it logically. Okay, so you're doing that, but you need the strength to do that. That's not one of your favorite things to do. And when you logically thought about it, there was some conflict going on. And there was a grief, a heartbreak. So I don't know if you just weren't going to be friends anymore, or you just weren't going to be boyfriend and girlfriend, or you weren't going to be, I don't know, people. I have no idea what the situation is, but there definitely was one. And then you had the Seven of Cups, Seven of Sun, so your options, and if you pick the right options, you're going to get happiness and joy and all kinds of good stuff going on. We're moving fast towards that. And then the new creation and inspiration happening with the strong energy of the Emperor. So, all right, if you liked it, please subscribe, share, write me a comment. I'd love to hear from it. And like I said, I had another video for you. I don't remember what it really was. I don't know if it was if it was anything like this, a lot like this, because you know, there's a whole bunch of energies flowing through at all times, but you might have some connection to it. But yeah, that video, I'm going to put it in. I'm just going to put a bonus reading, but like the last 2 or 3 minutes are gone. My battery died. But anyway, so I figured I'd give you this because that was done a couple days ago, and I'm sorry. But anyway, so you guys take care of yourselves. Finish out this June good, and I will be seeing you again in July. Thank you so much.